So, welcome to the Interactive Experience, episode number 91. I'm your host, Mark Bunn. And joining me in the studio today is, as always, Tyler Hoskin.
Hello.
And over at Skype, we have our favorite pal, Sal.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Sal.
So it's just going to be the three of us, which is unfortunate because a big event happened last week.
What? What happened, Mark?
It's just a little event called E3.
E3?
Yeah.
What is that?
Was it one or three? The three events?
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
it's just this little convention where,
Little convention.
yeah, a bunch of people get together and talk about games and showcase new stuff.
Cool.
This sounds really interesting. What happened this year?
Tell me more.
Telling you more. Well, usually with the big events like this, it will take us forever to talk about everything. So I figured let's break this up into two parts. We'll talk about the big three in this week's podcast. And actually, I won't be here next week's podcast, so that might be a bit tricky.
Tricky.
All right, so I'll leave that to you guys. Maybe I'll just send you some notes. But yeah, we'll do the rest of the other stuff at E3 in the next podcast, I guess. So let's start with the big first one, which was Microsoft. They let off the E3, I guess, press conferences of the big three. I mean, Bethesda did it first, but Microsoft was the big one to start off with. And a lot of people were already chiming in on Facebook and Twitter saying they've already won E3. And I was just a little shocked, like, what did they announce that, made everyone just go nuts? And I looked at everything, I'm like, was it really all about the backwards compatibility? That was the thing that really, like, got people's, like, knickers in a bunch or something? Like,
I
really?
guess, yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Like,
I mean, it's
no,
a nice-
don't get me wrong. It's actually pretty cool, but I mean,
But to say that wins you E3 right off the hop without,
yeah, it's
I'm
not.
like, holy.
It's not that outrageous.
So does it play the discs, or do you download the discs to the
it's
Xbox One?
So what happens is, you'll take the disc of a 360 game and you'll put it into your Xbox One, and that will start a download
Onto your hard
onto your
drive.
Xbox, onto your hard drive.
From the disc?
Yeah. Well,
No, not
through
from the disc. It'll find it on
live.
It'll find it through live. So you obviously
Oh, that
connect
sucks.
online, and it'll find it. It'll download it for you.
That's weird.
Yeah. So that 1 terabyte hard drive that they announced is probably going to get eaten up real fast with the people using for the 360 backwards compatibility if they want.
Better buy a new one.
But at least with Xbox, you can, if I'm correct, you can attach an external hard drive. Doesn't matter which
I
kind.
believe you can, yes.
So yeah. So it's not
But
too
now,
bad.
now there's the 1 terabyte version.
Yeah, which is only $50 more than the 500 gigs. So why not spend the extra $50? Plus, you get the new Elite controller in that bundle as well, which apparently is running for $150.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I saw a video of it being like demonstrated like how it works, how you can get the interchangeable parts and all the
It's not the Elite controller. The producer is telling us.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to come with the Elite controller
No,
with
our
the Halo
producer-
Master
no.
Chief.
Our producer has told us it's not the Elite controller.
Really?
Thanks, producer.
Thank you, producer. But it's still coming with the Halo Master Chief collection. Am I correct with that, producer?
Dead air. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm speaking for the producer
Yeah.
now, so there might be a little bit of dead air every now and again.
Yeah, remember that dead air talk that we were talking about? Sucks.
So I got a question with the. I don't know if there's any details, but for the backwards compatibility,
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you need the game, but you don't need the game. So like, if you let's say like you could buy one copy, and then you can give it to a bunch of your friends, and then they can all just download the game separately. Is that how it works?
I don't. Yeah, you know what? That's a very good question. I don't know how that works.
Because like, there's a lot of like used games out there, like used Xbox 360 games that really like there's a lot of used game stores that like would love to get those out the door.
Oh,
But I guess they'll just come right back.
Our producer has told us that the game needs to be in the drive for you to play it.
Oh, that's even worse.
Stop someone from saying, if I own the video game store,
Yes.
I have used copies of many games I have access to.
Yes.
Why won't I just take some of them home, put them in the drive, install them to my hard drive?
You need the disc in the system
Oh,
to
play at
play
the
the
same
game.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good for scratch discs, though. As long as it can read that it's a game,
Right.
you can just have the scratched up disc.
So it downloads the new like the game onto your console, but you still need the disc in the console to play it.
That's weird. Just saying.
No, they've done it before though.
Yes, it's weird, but it that helps you like, one, share games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It allows Microsoft not to have free versions of the same game everywhere.
This is true.
Yeah, that makes sense. They do that with the installing on the Xbox 360. When you install a game, you have to have the disc in there.
Yeah, because they've done that.
So it's the same. Yeah, it's the same concept.
Unless you can like put the game in and then surgically remove it, and then you'll have that game, and you can put the disc in another system. But then you can't turn off that Xbox.
I'm sure there's a hack way around that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
right.
There's probably a. But who would do that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what other games did they announce the Xbox conference?
What else did they announce? Let me just check my list here.
They showed a Ford commercial.
A Ford commercial?
What?
Did you guys see that?
No.
It was for Forza Horizon, but it has the new Ford GT on the cover. So they actually had the car like lifted down from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But like before that, they had like a little kind of commercial about the Ford GT, and then they showed like a little bit of a gameplay. I thought that was cool, but it's like that's kind of weird. That's like it's a video game thing here.
Okay, well, they also announced. They showed off Halo 5, some gameplay demos of it.
Yeah, that was the first thing.
Gears of War 4 was officially announced.
Very dark. They should probably brighten that up. I couldn't see anything.
No, not even on like the on YouTube on like when they, because I watched all the conferences like back on YouTube once they were finished broadcasting.
Yeah, well, like I was watching it on Twitch, but like the gameplay they showed was very, very dark.
Oh, okay.
Like there's like no color or light. It was like
the Gears of War look.
Yeah, dark and gritty, but it's like I can't see what you're doing here. I don't know where I'm shooting. It's like Doom 3 all over again.
Oh, we'll talk about. I guess we'll talk about next week the Doom one. Dark Souls 3 was also featured with a debut trailer. Some new Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is again an Xbox exclusive, time exclusive.
For a month.
Is it for a month? Is that?
I think, or something like that.
Okay. They finally showed some gameplay footage of The Division, which is exciting because when they showed that off, almost 3 years ago?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
My God.
They're saying, I think they said next year, and our producer's saying holiday 2015 exclusive for Tomb Raider, I have to assume. The producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's...
Yeah. He's saying yes. Okay.
The Tomb Raider demo looked kind of fun. Like, looked kind of cool, but it's like it kind of looked like the other game that Crystal Dynamics worked on. So it just kind of like feels like an expansion of that game, because it even has like a character from that game in it, like the guy. I forgot the guy's name was. He was like with Laura.
I never actually played the first Tomb Raider. Well, the reboot, I should say.
Yeah, the reboot I'm talking about. Yeah.
I hear it's good though, but. I mean,
yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Still sealed, obviously, because I'm an idiot.
You said it, though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
It was free 1 month, so I downloaded it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was one of the free games, right?
Yeah.
That's right. I played it.
Oh, see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
me.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That game.
Chris is saying, or the producer's saying yes. Yes, 2, 4. Oh, am I just like behind in my Slack chat? Looks like I am. Yeah.
The notifications come through in a little bit. He's saying yes, you're behind.
Oh, thank you, that producer. DayZ Creators' new game Ion was announced with a trailer.
A little preview of it.
Yeah.
Like an early access of it was announced. Not the actual game.
No. Yeah. Rare's new game is called Sea of Thieves. And it's a pirate simulator, and I know how our producer likes pirate-themed games.
Arg!
Arg indeed.
It looked alright.
He says yar.
Yar.
Fallout 4 Xbox One will support the mods.
Ooh.
Also, Kenji Inafune's Xbox One exclusive Recore was announced.
That looked cool. That looked really cool. I actually like that.
What did he do again?
He made Mega Man, didn't he? Kenji Inafune?
I think that's the guy, right?
Think so.
Producer says yes.
That is the Mega Man guy.
Yeah. No, wait. I'm behind. I'm just looking at the screen. Forget that. Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. They also announced that Xbox is working with Valve on Oculus Rift.
or the Vive.
Producer says, "Jesus Christ, Mark."
He does. And they did a little demonstration with using the Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes.
HoloLens, yeah, that looked cool.
The VR stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very futuristic.
Oh snap!
Now they said this year it's coming out. Did they say that? I can't remember whether they said or not.
I don't know if they set a date. To be honest, I don't remember.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
No time frame.
You're gonna jump right in? Do I have to hop?
Producer says no time frame.
No time frame or price. Okay. Thank you, producer. He's on. This is awesome.
He's on the fucking ball.
He is.
What would we do without him? Not much.
No, we still get by, but it's nice that we have someone who's.
We would have a lot of dead air.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, that dead air. Man.
You're missing a key game though.
I thought I got every single one. What am I missing?
The Rareware game. Sorry, this is the only game I'm excited for.
What's that?
The rare replay.
Oh, and the
30 rare games for $30. Oh my gosh.
GoldenEye isn't part of that though.
Well, they don't have the licenses.
Oh, is that why?
Resell that, yeah. They got Perfect Dark. They got all the Banjo-Kazooies, even the third one, which sucked. They had like all like the Saber Wolves, all like their old like jetpacks on there, the original jetpack, and then like the arcade remake is on there, and then they had all the Perfect Darks on there. It's awesome. Such a good deal. Viva Pinata, Grab by the Ghoulies, Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, Like when I was back then working at EB, everyone's asking like, "Do you have Conkers used? Do you have Conkers used?" I'm like, what the hell is Conkers? Because I never had an Xbox, right? So I was always Sony, so I never knew what they were talking about.
True. Yeah. That was a rare game.
Yeah.
The N64 version and the Xbox remake was rare. They didn't put the Xbox remake on this one though. That was weird.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess it's because it's a remake, because they can't have the original and the remake because the original is the original and the remake is like a mock of the original. But yeah, it's like the first level of the remake. It's like, oh, remember in the game when you'd hit the guy on the bridge? Well, this game doesn't do it this way because it's a remake, and then it would just kind of like throw you around. Pretty funny.
Oh my god!
And I like talking like this.
It's a good sound. Good for radio.
It is a good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Not gonna lie.
You should subscribe to my podcast. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else they announced. Bonus content with Fallout 4. EA Access opening its door to all gold discoverers. Plants vs Zombies. Garden Warfare 2. Who cares? Rainbow Six Siege bonus content. And oh yeah, there it is. So Rare Collection.
Oh, you're gonna get to
Rare
it.
Collection Ultimate Edition.
Ultimate.
Yeah. So
Killer Instinct's on there too.
I think the biggest thing announced from Microsoft was again the backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Everything else was like, oh, okay.
I think the VR stuff's pretty cool.
It's cool, but unless it's like out soon, because like our producer said, there's no time frame for it yet, it's hard to get excited by something that you have no idea when's going to come out. At least you know with backwards compatibility.
The next update is you're done.
Which is weird. Why didn't they have that included in the first place? I know we talked about it in Slack chat, but I wanted to bring it up in the podcast.
I don't know.
Like, it was obviously...
It's
like you said, it was not a hardware issue.
It's not a hardware issue.
It's a software patch that they can just boop right into it.
But again, maybe that was something that... It was an afterthought, and they want to get more people on the Xbox One right now. And an easy way to do that is allow backwards compatibility. It's the easy
no connect.
To get somebody from one console to the next without having to deal with, oh my god, I'm losing all these games.
And that's why I thought that would have made more sense at launch to say, hey.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I think what they thought would allow them to do it at, like, not have to do it at launch would be all the things that they wanted to sell.
Mm-hmm.
They realized that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're doing this.
Well, and our producer says apparently building it was not easy. 360 was PowerPC and Xbox One is x86.
Yeah, it's not
that easy.
No, it's not that easy. You got to program differently.
Yeah,
I think the Xbox One has to be like the worst like launch of a system I've seen in a long time. Like how they launched it.
How so?
Well, first the whole like before it even came out, they said they'd have like all those restrictions on like the DRM stuff, like you couldn't do all that stuff.
Turn a one on that.
Yeah. And then they bundled the Kinect with it, and like the Kinect had no use for at all except for just voice commands, and like maybe like one or two games.
Well, they were really pushing the whole multimedia thing, right? When they
Yeah. They aimed it as like a multimedia box,
yeah
which no one bought into because they're like, why would we buy a game system?
to play games, not to be able to watch
Yeah.
TV while I'm gaming.
Well, and it's put your set-top box through the Xbox and then to your TV.
Yeah.
It's like what?
That doesn't make sense. So like that thing is always going to be on, sucking power from your wall.
Well,
Yeah.
it's always listening anyway.
Yeah.
Funny thing about Windows, Microsoft, and coding.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story. So I don't know if anybody knows when you launch, like if you were going back into like the Windows 98 days,
Yeah, command prompt.
and you would launch, and it was all everything said Win 9X
Oh,
Yeah.
for all that kind of stuff. That's why they skipped Windows 9. Because everything that
Smart.
worked back in the 90s would technically work on a Windows 9 machine. So skipped Windows 9 and 10.
I was
Just-
wondering why they
just-
That's so funny.
That's why my guys at work, like, we're all coders, so we think that's why they avoided Windows 9,
Pretty smart.
because when 9 would work. Anyway, just a funny little tidbit.
But apparently, the Windows 10 might be just their last like operating system. I think they said that they're going to just keep updating that, which they always say, but they're never going to do.
Yeah, well,
And it's going to be free.
the beta's free.
Is that why that thing pops up on the corner of my computer?
Yes. So, if you are currently running, I believe, I don't know if Vista does it, but Windows 7 and above, you can get Windows 10 for free. It is launching, I believe, in the summer, but it is a beta test. It is not the full version. This is a beta version. Just to let everybody know that this is a beta version.
Okay, we're getting that delay again.
Don't bring it up.
Wait, let's not forget Xbox One will return to stream to all Windows 10 PCs, and they showed the ability to play Xbox One games on Oculus. Not true. It's full July 29th. I'm so behind with Slack.
No, they say it's full, Chris, but it's not full. It's Windows.
It's a window. It's not a door. Okay.
Say it's the full version, but it's not. They're giving it to you for free because they want everybody to fucking test it.
Yeah. I'm not getting it.
They want as many beta testers as possible, so they're giving it away for free and saying it's the full version. They're a bunch of jerks.
Come on.
Well, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. That's fair. I understand.
They showed a lot of indie stuff at their event too.
Yeah, I mean, they're learning a lesson from last year's of not pushing games. Well, 2 years ago, yeah, sorry, not 2 years ago. So now they're going the whole, we got to push more games because that's what the gamers want, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Cuphead looks amazing. Can we talk about how amazing Cuphead is?
I'm like, what the heck is Cuphead, and why are there like so many articles on this thing?
It is amazing. It is the next Shovel Knight. Hopefully coming to Wii U.
It'll be the same thing.
Yeah, well, no, Shovel Knight came for the Wii U first. That was the cool part about it. Because they got the Kickstarter was for the Wii U version, and then it was super popular. They're like, why are we on Wii U?
Well,
Which is like something you have to ask yourself.
They'll announce that it's coming for the Wii U, work on it, and then say last minute, okay, we can't get it working. I'm sorry. But it doesn't look like
Yeah, it's better than that, yeah.
right? So it should be able to work on the Wii U. Because
If
it
they
doesn't look like
do.
a mini game. But yeah, our producer has thrown up a picture of the Kool-Aid Man saying,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I expected a brick wall behind him too.
oh, I should get the Family Guy one,
That's what I mean.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
And our producer's new goal is to make me laugh on stream.
Is that the new drinking game for him then? Probably. All right. All right. So moving on from Microsoft, I guess Sony is the next big one, and they open it up essentially with revealing that Last Guardian does still exist, and
They showed gameplay.
a gameplay of it.
That was cool.
I was worried about that flying dog when he jumped across the bridge or to the gap,
Yeah.
and the thing started teetering down. I'm like, oh come on, are they really? Oh, there's the Kool-Aid Man.
Thank
Family
you.
Guy version.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when they showed that demo and that dog flew over, I'm like, okay, they better not kill this dog. Like,
They
spoiler.
always kill the dog.
Yeah, in Shadow,
Dog always dies.
the horse dies. Oh, such a sad moment.
They did that in Recore too. That thing was like died.
Yeah, I remember reading an article that they're saying in Fallout 4, the dog that they show in that
Dog's gonna die. Yep.
does not die.
No, it's gonna die.
Oh, it's gonna die?
They always kill the dogs.
Oh, no,
Dogs always die in
the
video
dog
games.
is
Okay. They want you to get like, oh, it's a dog, and then the dog dies,
Oh my god.
and then you can buy the DLC, and then dog dies in the DLC.
and you're sad again.
Yeah. And you can pre-order the game and get a dog or a different colored dog, and then it'll die. All right.
So dogs dying. Makes me sad.
They do that in video games a lot.
I think
Just that,
that's a pretty good.
yeah, it's just this happens.
Yeah. Anything dying close to you is
It's true.
kind of
Yeah.
a good story.
Well, this is about like Marley and Me.
I don't know. Didn't watch it.
Oh, dude, don't.
Nope.
Don't watch it now. No.
Oh, man. Or even like my dog Skip.
No spoilers at all.
Oh, Katie could barely get through Up.
I know, well, that intro.
That's what, like she has not.
That intro, yeah. That's a good point.
The dog in Up is actually quite hilarious.
Dog it up is very, 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 very funny.
Does he
What's
die?
his name again? Doug?
Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And Doug's spelled D-U-G.
D-U-G. Because it's like dog.
Yeah.
That's so clever. Oh my God.
Oh, Pixar, you guys.
Oh, you guys.
Let's see, what else did they announce at Sony's? They showed Guerrilla's new game, the guys who did Killzone. That's called Horizon Zero Dawn. Very weird title.
Yeah.
And when they showed the trailer of it, and the concept of it is, it looks like it's set during prehistoric time, but you're killing robot dinosaurs.
Not dogs?
Not dogs, no.
Okay, good, good. I like this game already.
Swords are okay.
Yeah.
Oh, robot dinosaurs.
That's a cool idea, though.
Mm-hmm. Now, it looked beautiful, as, I mean, it's a next-gen game, so it should look beautiful. And it's a
Should.
new IP, so it'd be interesting to see where that goes. I mean, I'm glad that they actually showed gameplay as opposed to just a cinematic trailer for something new.
Yeah.
Because a lot
Like-
of things always show like cinematic trailers, like the new Hitman that they announced was all cinematic.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how they show cinematics and not actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Kinda
Because that's a real feel of the game.
It's easier to throw together a cinematic
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
that's not finished.
Especially if you have like a high-powered PC and then you just
Yeah.
go full specs on it and then boom, there you go.
Oh, full specs.
Now, right after the
Master Race.
and was announced, they showed Final Fantasy World, I believe.
Final Fantasy World.
Yeah. So it was all these little sprites of like Final Fantasy creatures like behemoths and chocobos and whatnot.
So chibi. Looks so chibi.
It was. It's like, even I was like,
Japanese. Okay.
they'll dig that for sure.
Yeah, they'll buy that.
And then right after that, I believe is when they showed Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
I was a bit hesitant. Like, is this really a remake? I'm like, I'm seeing stuff that's
And it's not remastered.
no.
It's,
it's
a,
a full-on
remake. They
remake.
are full on remaking
Yeah.
this.
Are they still gonna have the PC version on the PS4?
Yeah, they said that's coming out. I think at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's weird.
Next,
Next year. There you go.
Yeah, it's better to just have the remake and not actually like if they release it and a lot of people buy it, then they'll kind of like they'll know the game.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you just remake it and then send it out to like a million like a new generation of people to play, because I've never played Final Fantasy VII.
So
And
so good.
Oh,
I
really?
would want to play. Yeah, I'd want to play it on the,
I think
if
it's
there was a remake.
One version.
I have 3 copies.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And if they, because it's not going to be exclusive to PS4, right?
They're getting it first.
Okay, that makes
So it's
sense.
not exclusive to the system.
Okay, so there's a possibility that it could be like on another system, like a Wii
Like
U.
probably not.
No, okay, no, never mind.
And our producer chimes in all full caps.
Full caps.
not
He's
Wii U.
yelling at you right now.
You know,
Can you hear him?
why did I even assume that that's a possibility?
Yeah.
All in caps.
Yeah.
Realistically, I could say that. I think it might come to the 3DS or whatever successor, but probably won't come to the Wii U. No.
No.
Good point. No.
And not Wii U.
Nope.
So that's gonna be huge. Oh, he says you get Xenoblade, which is actually
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because that's a Nintendo part. After they announced the Final Fantasy VII remake, they also announced Shenmue 3.
Kickstarter.
I didn't think it was a big deal, but people went nuts about it. And then when they announced it was a Kickstarter project,
Yeah, that was weird.
ballistic.
Like Sony can afford to fund that game.
They already
But-
raised, I think, 3.1 million in 2 days.
Well, yeah, of course, because
Yeah.
people are like sheep sometimes. Just gotta hurt them in the right direction, and they'll throw their money at it. But still, like, come on, like realistically, Sony could have like bought that as an exclusive, but
True, but they're also throwing money in there as well. And our producer's saying using Kickstarter is scummy.
yeah, it is kind of like announcing like e-begging at a conference is kind of yeah. I just hope more games don't do that.
Oh, they might. I mean, I'm surprised the Final Fantasy 7 thing wasn't like
A Kickstarter?
Kickstarter.
I
Yeah,
don't
exactly. Yeah,
think that needed to be a Kickstarter.
you didn't have to, or did?
Crowdfunding. So like crowdfunding makes sense for like indie developers
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
like that. That it makes sense for them, but it doesn't make sense for big.
No, Shenmue 3 was like huge, so like I don't know why it needed a Kickstarter.
So
Yeah.
But people
I
bought
think-
into it. I believe
Yeah.
it's at,
it's an easy
Directly.
way to know who wants it,
yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
people have been asking for years and years, just as bad as people have been asking for the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah.
True.
And
But
that's
I guess Final Fantasy has like a better name, or like a better branding,
for sure. Yeah.
stronger branding. So
Maybe you should do a Kick.
Because Shenmue 3, or Shenmue the name itself, I think was bigger in Japan than anywhere else. Because I never played the first two, and I think the first one came on Dreamcast. Am I wrong?
yeah, it was a Dreamcast game, right?
Oh, I miss Dreamcast.
Yeah,
You could play anything on that thing.
Yeah, I love those things.
Anything. We had one disc in university. One
I remember you
disc.
telling me the story. Yeah.
And it had every single fucking ROM on it.
Wow,
Like it had
that's amazing.
Sega Genesis. It had any ROM you could think of.
There was no protection. There's no copy protection on it. That's right.
It was so good. I missed that Dreamcast. We played the shit out of that. We found it at a pawn shop for like $20.
A pawn
Wow.
shop? Like a flea market or anything? like
No,
that?
a pawn shop.
Okay. Now, I did skip over No Man's Sky. I totally forgot that they showed some gameplay of that. It's an ambitious game, and apparently they said that there's so much in it that anyone would be unwilling to find everything or see everything in this game.
Yeah, looks like it. I know the creator of it is like losing his mind at this point.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, so like I've heard interviews where people are saying that like he's like he's visibly losing his mind even just like while he's interviewing people at E3 where people are like asking him questions because apparently there's like a bunch of huge spoilers that he doesn't want the world to know about.
Yeah.
So like apparently it's one of those games where it's like more than it's supposed to be more than it is. So like you'll get the game and then like you'll start playing it and you're like, holy crap, this is not the game that I thought it was. Like
Yeah.
it's probably one of those games.
It's ambitious, so I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what the final product looks like, right?
Yeah, and if he does deliver, then that's like a huge step up for video games in general.
Yeah.
Like, because then everyone will try to match that or succeed what he just tried to do. And if he fails, it's just a big joke.
Yeah.
Then we'll laugh and move on.
Yeah, so next thing, Star Wars Battlefront Missions co-op gameplay was shown during the Sony press conference.
I'm excited.
Watching that.
No, but I'm really
No?
excited about it.
You're real sad about it.
I'm really excited about it.
Oh, excited. Okay.
Excited. Sorry. I'll act.
I can hear the excitement in your voice right
I
now.
know, right? So that's what I said. Oh, I'm all
That's why
sad
I'm saying
about
it
it.
like this. I'm really excited about it.
That's his like very excited voice.
my
It's
God.
very low and mellow.
I'm not like Mark. Don't.
When I get excited, just get loud.
Yeah, I don't get loud. That doesn't happen.
That's what she
So
said.
will this be the game that you finally get you to buy PS4? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially if it comes in a bundle.
That would be smart.
Yeah.
Just for Ty.
Yeah. Pre-order done.
Yeah.
Like a special like shiny white version
Imagine.
that looks like R2D2 or something.
Or they make it like a matte black one with just like Vader's like face on it or something.
Chris, I may buy it for PC too.
Our producer's saying now he has to buy it for the PS4 now because we'll be playing it.
Because I want to buy an Epic PC as well. And I will probably, if you have it on PC, I'll play it on PC with you.
Aww.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
I'll have it on both systems.
Okay. What you guys?
Yeah, the game looks really good. It actually looks really, really good. It looks, to me, it looks so good that I'm worried that it's not going to look that way when it comes out. That's how worried I am.
Well, I mean,
Oh, it better.
it has.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people are banking on this to be a really good game.
But like, I just want to say one thing, just to go back. When they showed the Fallout 4 gameplay at the Xbox conference, they like the creator announced, I was like, yeah, this game's running on like a power or like a high end version of the game. So it's like I'm worried about, like, I really didn't like that they did that, but at the same time it's like whatever. It's not going to look that way when it comes out, but with the Star Wars game, it's like I really hope that game actually looks like that when it comes out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not all just smoke and mirrors. But yeah,
Smoke in the mirrors.
All right, and so they
Smoking a
showed,
pancake?
some
bong the blints.
Assassin's Creed
Sorry, keep going.
trailer featuring Eevee, because apparently there's going to be 2 characters in the new Assassin's Creed game.
Meh.
Eevee, like the Pokemon?
I think it's spelled the same way, Evie.
No, it's not the same.
It's different. Okay.
Too
So
bad.
it's not. Is Eevee the brown Pokemon? Am I thinking that correctly?
Yeah, you can evolve into Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon,
I think you just make stuff up.
everything on.
Is totally making
No, that's a Pokemon.
He's-
That is a Pokemon.
Holy shit!
such a liar.
I've caught them all. No, I haven't.
Dude,
They're all his little Pokeballs.
so I was wandering through Nerdist.com this week,
Yeah.
and they posted that there is a Pokemon Triple X parody.
Really?
I shit you not. There is a
Rule
Pokemon
Rule 34.
movie.
I can't wrap my head around that.
I can't wrap my head around Pokemon, let alone Pokemon porno. I've never played Pokemon in my life. I don't get it.
Did you watch the cartoon show? At
Nope.
least? No way.
Nope.
I watched it. Yeah,
Well, you're
I
at,
grew up with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do that shit.
You were just on the outside of that.
You
like-
can't catch them all though.
I was the cool kid. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the okay, that makes sense.
I was the cool kid.
Yep, you're the cool one. Yep,
You're the Power Rangers
I
guy.
agree.
Right?
Go Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers. So excited for the new one.
Vegeta, I am the Prince of all Super Saiyans. Okay, Assassin's Creed.
Destiny, the Taken King, was officially announced. Also,
Money in the Can.
press conference. New subclasses for the 3 classes, I guess. With a new location. New weapons.
New weapon.
New raid.
Are you guys gonna get that?
I'm totally gonna get it.
Of course, Mark.
I'm not.
I mean,
Splatoon.
all about Splatoon still.
Splatoon
Right?
forever.
Well, if you get the PS4, you want to start playing Destiny with Dave and I and Gil.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll get it then. But like right now, it's like Splatoon is like, I haven't touched Destiny since I got Splatoon. Okay, no, that's a lie.
Let's be honest.
The other day I took the disc out, so I physically touched the disc, so it doesn't count. I guess that counts as me touching the game. But like I haven't touched the game since I got Splatoon. I love Splatoon. if you haven't figured that out yet.
Had no idea.
No,
Not a clue.
Okay.
this is news.
Yeah, totally
This is
new.
breaking news.
Okay. It's a good game.
Spoilers part.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Uh,
there they are. There they are. Oh, and they're gone.
And they're gone. All right. Street
Yeah.
Fighter V was also announced, and that is exclusive to PlayStation.
That's cool.
Any huge Street Fighter fans out there? I know
Hadouken!
Chris is a big fan of that. I've never been really good at it, so I've been more of the Mortal Kombat
Yeah, I
fighter.
enjoyed the Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
I just get my ass whooped at Street Fighter too much.
I get my ass whipped at all those games. All those fucking button mashers.
Yeah, ditto.
And a producer saying Street Fighter is better than Mortal Kombat. He's probably right.
Yeah.
It's a bigger name, I think, like globally.
Didn't it come first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is the OG.
The Witch?
The OG, the original.
Oh, OG. Oh, okay. I thought you said something Japanese like the OG. I'm like, what the?
No, the OG.
OG.
Orgy?
Okay. Or that.
OJ? OJ?
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Keep going.
All right. So next up, they announced Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that Sony would now begin the exclusive stuff first. I think that's how it
That's
works.
cool. That's cool.
So
That's a shift.
what they've done the past generation, where 360 was getting the kind of first. Now
Yeah.
Activision is kind of going with whoever the lead, I guess, sales hardware wise, which is smart, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose that's kind of smart.
It's cool because every Xbox conference always had to have like a gameplay demo of the Call of Duty, and now like they didn't have that. And like when that happened, because it came before the Sony conference, so everyone was like, "Whoa, what just happened? There's no Call of Duty thing." And then Sony had it, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Call of Duty for life, bro!"
God.
But yeah, that was a cool, like, just the idea of that's cool. But yeah.
The last thing they showed was a playable demo of Uncharted 4, which froze during the first attempt, so
Nice.
they had to restart it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was wondering what that was. I'm like, okay, what just happened here? Okay, yeah. Well, that's cool because it shows that they were playing it live.
Exactly.
No. So that's one thing I kind of
Silver
appreciate.
lining in that. It's like, oh, it crashed, but hey, at least you know it's, actual gameplay you're watching.
Or did they put that in the video?
We forgot to edit that out. Crap.
Conspiracy.
Or no, did they put that in there to make sure that everybody thought that they were really playing
Oh.
the game?
That was part of the video, right?
Yeah.
Genius.
That is pretty smart if that's what happened.
What does our conspiracy theorist producer think? Because he's all about that stuff.
Oh yeah. We'll wait till he responds.
Yeah,
we'll
no
just
reaction.
we'll just sit there with some.
Oh,
dead
he's
air.
typing.
Some dead air and just global warming. Oh God, gotta stop listening to this.
All right, so I was impressed with the Uncharted 4. I'm excited for that. He's still going on with the reptile people.
Gotta ignore him now.
Yeah.
Just go
Those shapeshifters.
shapeshifter.
But Sony's conference was pretty much all about the games. And why not? It makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's about video games, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
And they touched very little on the Morpheus. And I don't think they even mentioned the Vita once.
No, they I think one game was coming to the Vita. I think it was the Final Fantasy World.
5 fucking minutes on Morpheus.
As our producer said. Yeah. But I think with the Morpheus, that's something you would actually have to experience, like, hands-on to get a better idea of...
Oculus had a whole conference.
Oh, this is true.
Oculus is gonna win. Come on.
Well, were they the original ones?
Yeah, they were the original, and they announced that that they would be okay with porn on it, so they're gonna win.
This is true.
Okay, VHS won
For this
because of porn. Okay,
race.
Blu-ray won because of porn,
Mm-hmm.
and
Do it again with Oculus.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
it's gonna win. Okay, it's gonna come out. Everyone's gonna freak out. The news organizations are gonna be like, "Don't buy this for your kids." Coming up tonight at 6, and then they'll like blow it up, and then everyone will buy Oculus Rifts, and then there you go. That's how it's gonna go. That's my prediction.
And our producer agrees with you. He thinks it's a solid theory.
Solid theory.
Yep. Because it's true. I'm from the future.
I think he actually was going with the porn part of it being a solid theory.
Oh, okay. Get it? A solid theory?
Yeah, porn being, yes, a solid theory.
Ah.
Done, sir. Well done.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it for Sony's. Now the last of the big three.
Hey, and the little tiny brother.
Does it still count as a 3 though?
Well,
Come on.
The console, right?
yeah.
Well,
The
yeah.
little tiny brother,
Yeah.
baby brother. Doesn't. Well, maybe it's the middle child.
Is that the middle child?
Because the middle child doesn't
because
really.
Nintendo came first, though.
No, I understand that. But,
Yeah, that's true. But they're
But Xbox can be the big or like the eldest or the younger brother, and Sony's the other one.
Yeah.
And then the middle child doesn't get any.
Is he the Tyrion Lannister?
Could be.
Right?
You know, he was the last kid because he killed his mother.
Oh, that's true.
So it's hard to anyway. So I mean, yeah. Spoilers.
All right, so this is where I feel Sal will shine because I think you paid more attention to this.
Yeah, I did.
It's just
funny.
that moment.
It's funny because every year I always try to get like people together to watch the whatever Nintendo thing is going on, and this year everyone canceled, and then like at the same time I'm just like, that's cool because it's gonna suck anyway. Actually, no, we all picked up shifts at work. Even I picked up a shift like later on after that. It was pretty funny, but yeah, like if you listen to like the past podcast, I announced it's like the game is gonna. I think they're gonna be very disappointed. Like they're gonna have a very disappointing showing, and turned out they kind of were.
Mm-hmm.
They did show disappointing. They started with well they had a puppet. They had like a whole puppet thing going on, which they had like all the producers and everything like as puppets. But I thought that was funny. But the Robot Chicken last year thing was hilarious, and I wish they kind of went back to that, but they didn't. But puppets are cool. And yeah, the first game they showed was Star Fox Zero. Okay, first of all, what do you guys think about Star Fox Zero?
I didn't see any of the gameplay, but you put up in the Slack chat like comparisons.
Yeah, I watched part of the video and I'm like, it's the same game.
Yeah, I think
that's the thing.
Face.
Everyone I talk to says the exact same thing. The game looks terrible. Like, it looks like a retextured N64 game. Like, it doesn't look good at all. Like, it's very simple. And yeah, like people are starting to put like comparison videos up of like they're comparing that game to like Star Fox 64 3D, and then I think I haven't seen one for Star Fox Assault yet, but I'm waiting for that one because that one's gonna be funny. Even Star Fox Adventures, they can compare to Star Fox Adventures. It looks like an indie game almost, to be honest. And a lot of my friends are like saying, yeah, they just took Star Fox 2 and they made it 3D.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So basically, it's not a remake. It's a reimagining of Star Fox 64.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a remake because Star Fox 64 3D came out in 2012 and that was a remake. So it's not a remake, but it's a reimagining. So it's basically taking place in the world of Star Fox 64. But like if you're big into like the Star Fox lore, and yes, there is actually a Star Fox lore. Actually, in Star Fox Assault, things get really, really serious. Because I think someone dies in Star Fox 4.
Was that
Star Fox Assault?
Assault?
Yeah, Assault for the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
I played that game. That was good. Like the story and everything, and that got serious. Well, it came from Star Fox Adventures. I'm not going to get into this, but basically, there's some characters you met in Star Fox Adventures that carry on to Star Fox Assault, and in Star Fox Assault, Peppy Hare is like retired almost, and like Slippy's even more annoying, and it's just like they like totally just like screw it to all that stuff that's happened, and now they're just kind of like, okay, Star Fox, Falco, Slippy, Peppy, and like all that stuff. And they just announced that Star Wolf is going to be in it. So, yeah, can't let you do that, Star Fox. People won't get that reference. But yeah, so I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna play it and enjoy it, but and there's no online mode. That's another thing.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of disappointments in like Star Fox, apparently when they show off the new Metroid Prime Federation Force,
Yeah.
apparently there's also already a petition of 15,000 signatures for this game to not come out.
Not
To cancel. Yeah, there's a petition to cancel this game.
canceled.
To
Oh my
cancel the
god,
game. Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's because it's been 5 years since a Metroid game has come out, and everyone wanted a like a full like Metroid Prime 4, like a full crazy HD Metroid. And later on, after the whole everything took place, they said in an interview that if they ever do make a Metroid Prime 4, it'd be for the next system.
Yeah,
So it's not going to come for Wii U.
Yeah.
And they said that for like a bunch of other games too. Like, yeah, it'll be for the next system, which is kind of, you can't say that. Like, come on. They're basically saying the Wii U's already dead.
Which I'm surprised they didn't show any Zelda, because that's definitely coming on the Wii U.
Yeah, no, they announced earlier in the year that it's getting delayed until 2016, and it might actually go to the next system.
Something, more gameplay trailers or something.
Nope. At the beginning of the conference, they said that they'll talk about their mobile stuff and their new system, Nintendo NX, next year, which is a weird way to start a conference. They're like, "Hey guys,
Our new
next year will be better."
Yeah. So come back next year.
Yeah, so
Oh.
next year will be better. So
Yeah.
They also announced Skylanders Amiibo for
Just gonna ask you about this.
my god.
yes. There's a Donkey Kong barrel Donkey Kong and like Magma Bowser or something.
Yeah.
And it has a twistable base, which will like if you twist it to one side, it's a Skylander. If you twist it to another side, it's like a Donkey Kong and a Bowser amiibo. So basically, it'll never get twisted to the amiibo side because there's really no use for those two amiibos in any games except Smash Bros. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say they're also releasing an 8-bit amiibo of Mario.
Oh yeah, for Super Mario Maker.
Yeah.
So like, see, all the games.
Topic.
I just want to say this right away. All the games that they showed, they all were kind of crappy. But at the same time, like Yoshi's Woolly World is going to come out, and that's going to kick butt. And Mario Maker is going to come out, and that's going to be cool. But the thing is, they've talked about Mario Maker and Yoshi's Woolly World last year at last E3.
Yeah, and they just bring it back.
So, yeah, and they spent 30 minutes like on those two games, which is kind
Well,
of
that's
like
what I said. Next year, come back next year. It'll be better.
yeah. So yeah, Super Mario Maker is their biggest game right now, and it's coming out on September 11th this year.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting. It's a level editor for Mario.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not $60 because I'll play it, but
It will be just because it's Nintendo.
yeah, it probably will be. Like it looks like a downloadable app, but knowing Nintendo, it's probably because it'll be on disc and $60, but which sucks. But I mean, like, what can you do about that? And like the biggest gripe with the whole conference is that basically they basically only showed spin-offs. They didn't show any main like series games.
No.
Like they showed Zelda Triforce Hunters or Triforce Heroes.
Triforce
That's a
Heroes.
spin-off. Yeah.
Hyrule
looks really-
Warrior Legends. That's another spin-off.
What's that?
Hyrule Warriors. The
Yeah, Legend. Yeah, that's a remake of a spin-off.
Mhm.
Or a downgrade of a spin-off.
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam was another
That's a
one.
spin-off of two
Yeah.
different games.
Paper Jam.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Ultra Smash.
Oh. Honestly, that game looks rushed.
Now
'Cause,
what?
see-
Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch. Okay, that's cool. Yokai Watch looks pretty cool.
And Xenoblade
But
Chronicles, which is I'm kind of interested in. Even though
yeah, that's a cool game.
Mhm.
That'll come out and be cool. That'll be crazy. But yeah. So that game, what was I gonna say? Xenoblade Chronicles and Yoshi Woolly World are probably the biggest out of them. And then they showed like Fire Emblem Fates, and a bunch of other Japanese stuff, which I didn't pay attention to.
Well, the one
So-
I'm interested in is because it's the Atlas guys, and they're doing an RPG called. Okay, I gotta get this right. Genai Ibun Rock #FE.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I knew the line.
Sorry, it has a hashtag
Yeah.
in the title.
Yeah.
Is it a Fire Emblem?
Wrong. Tired.
He's leaving. You can't deal.
No. Or it could be number sign.
What the
Number
fuck?
E.
What the fuck is going on in the world?
Ty's mic is muted. he
I
said.
know. I figured it out.
A technical producer has pointed that out.
Did you guys hear anything about like you guys any comments on the Nintendo digital event?
I heard a lot
At
of
all?
people disappointed with it, and apparently you wanted.
Yeah,
to
their stock
guys. Yeah,
dropped a lot after that one. Like it just plunged. No one's investing in Nintendo right now.
no, not at all. And there's like the lack of third-party support.
There was no third party. What are you
Yeah,
talking
it
about?
was all Nintendo stuff.
Yep.
There wasn't even like a reel, like a highlight reel for like all the indie games.
No, right? Or the sizzle reel, as they always say, right?
The sizzle reel, yeah. And yeah, a lot of people don't like the Metroid Prime game. I think the Metroid Prime game looks cool because the way I see it, it's like they made it for like the C stick on the new 3DS, and it has no scanning because I can't play a Metroid Prime game because I'm like OCD, so I need to scan everything in the room. So they have no scanning, and it's just like a straight up shooter. Hopefully, it's like more like Destiny, but yeah, there's no Samus isn't playable in it.
That makes no
It's
sense.
literally like it's just a space shooter that they put
have
the
a
Metroid Prime name on.
Character's not playable.
Yeah.
I can see why people don't want this game to exist.
In the Blast Ball sports game.
Oh yeah, the
Metroid
Nintendo
Prime Blast Ball.
Game Championship, whatever it is called. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense.
More to say about the E3 of the big three?
Nope.
No, right? Okay. So we'll save the other stuff for the next podcast because I know there's a whole bunch of other stuff I want to talk about, but we are lacking of time as we now have to talk about the Rabble Challenge this week. Now this
Do
week
it.
had a lot of
Threes.
activity, not as much as the week before, but
No.
we had some high scores. So threes was the game this week. Should we start with the listener scores?
Sure.
All right. So, in fifth and just out of the points,
Womp womp.
was our producer Chris.
Sorry,
Scored
boss.
1191. He did put the hash.
Oh yeah.
I suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say he sucked at this one. So.
Has he confirmed that? Nope. Okay. Moving on. All right. So in fourth place is Ben with a score of 3,360.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then, please mention that 3S is different enough from 2000. Oh, right.
Threes.
Okay. We won't mention that. So third place was our friend Dave T-shirt, Shorties,
Shorties.
7,431.
Damn, he got close.
You know, he sent me a text when I put up my 7,000 scores. Like, it looks like it's gonna just be you and me fight for the top spot. I'm like, I don't know, man. And then Chris Trache from Rabble Realms posted a score of 7,632.
Wow.
Impressive. And then number one score was Twitter name Revax81,
Yep.
also known as Chris Bones,
Chris Bones.
who we didn't know who he was until I looked at his Twitter pic and figured out that it was Andrew's husband, who is a listener to the podcast, and I thank him for that.
Yes, it's written in and let us know he likes the podcast.
Yeah,
And he
And
won this week.
he won this week. First attempt, first appearance. With
9
a
points.
Very impressive score of 9,888.
Yeah, big 9 points.
Yeah. I'm surprised Jesse didn't put up a score. I sent him a text saying, "What's up?" Maybe forgot to post it again. Like you did with the
Maybe.
Grinch.
He's losing out the points. Losing out on the points.
Do we have an updated standings?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. So
That
look for it
pedal-
on the webpage,
yeah, pedal.
right?
I'll
It'll be up-
tweet it with the winners. And,
Yeah. All right. Now, as for the Rattlers, let's start with number 4. Sal with 1,083. Way to put up.
Yes.
That's another point for you.
All right.
Oh boy.
Followed by Rabble Dave at 2,421. And then second place was our very own Tyler here at 3,534.
It's the
And
best I
then-
could do. I got it like day 2.
Yeah, I know. I thought I would see more scores from you.
And I literally tweeted, "This is probably the best I'm gonna do."
And I kind of encourage you to. I'm like, come on, you can do better than that. You're like, yeah,
Yep.
totally. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying.
Oh, I was trying. I was getting 1,900, maybe 2,000.
Yeah.
Nowhere close to your epicness.
Although, where would have Katie finished? Because she had a 7,000 score.
Yeah, she would have been in third or
Definitely top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
But the number 1 score this week,
Fuck.
myself.
There's no beating this guy.
Well, these types of games I'm really good at, I find.
Just no beating him. 62,067.
How many 96s did you have in there? Wait, can you go higher than 96?
So his top brick was 1,536.
Wow.
That brick alone got him just under 60,000.
Yeah. And I was so close of getting another 192 on top of that. I was so pissed I couldn't get to it. Because there's 2 more bricks after that they have pictures for. Because when you load the app up, it shows you.
Yeah, it shows you your highest brick.
Yeah, what you've got, like tile-wise.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's insane.
I got favorited by the guy who wrote the game with that tweet,
Yeah.
and by Josh. That's what Josh should put up a score. Did you try?
I don't believe his phone allowed him to do much. He's got a 4S and it's
Okay.
epically slow.
Oh, okay. But yeah, 62,000. I mean, I had a score of 7,000 earlier, then I followed that up with 10,000 score, and I followed that up with a 21,000 score. And then I got the 69 or 60,000 score or whatever there. So that's
Sweet.
this week's Survival Challenge. So next week, what do we have? Dragon Jump. All right, so the description says for Dragon Jump by Catch Up Games, our favorites.
Yeah, we don't like these
Survival
guys.
Challenge providers.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Evil dragons are flying over the kingdom. You play as a knight armed with a lance, and your goal is to defend the dungeon from attacking dragons. All right,
So you sit on a little perch, and dragons fly by you, and you have to kill them by either jumping up into them with your spear or landing on top of them.
Oh, okay. So how
Nice.
do you missed both? Did they just
No,
come at your
like
chest?
if a dragon hits you, you're dead.
Okay.
If you miss them, it's
Realistic.
fine. You keep going. Spears and other objects do start flying around, and there are bosses.
Woo! So this is like Hellriders then.
So, like at five or 6 points, a boss shows up,
Yeah.
and you have to kill it.
Like a ball.
As dragons still fly by.
Oh. Jeebus. So it's not like Hellriders where you can just focus on the one boss.
You.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Not
So have you
gonna lie.
tried this yet?
I have
What's the score so far?
like 28.
28. Okay. Now, is that the score? No, wait. The picture there shows coins, so that's not his score.
No, the C word down here it says best.
Oh, okay. That's where you would see that. Okay.
The gold dragons are 5 points,
And the other ones are just worth 1?
just worth 1.
And the boss is
if
worth
you,
how
I
much?
believe, if you kill the boss, it is worth 20 or 10. I forget.
I guess with
don't-
the score, you weren't able to kill the boss then.
I think I killed one boss, but I didn't kill very many
Oh,
dragons.
okay.
I was focused on the boss.
Well, they gave you the most points, so that's
Yeah.
probably a good thing.
No, 35 is my best.
Okay, there you go. So that's the top score so far. So for those listening, download Dragon Jump. Get on it quick. Post your scores on Twitter and Instagram with the hashtag Gravel Challenge. And get your name on the board.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so before we wrap this up, is there anything we need to add? Because this is getting quite long.
Nope.
Sal?
Nope. I'm
Nope.
playing Dragon Jump, sorry.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, and with that,
24.
sweet guys.
Posting that. Hashtag Rebel Challenge. Oh, okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, yeah.